Welcome back to my channel, the best place for new signers, intermediate signers, and struggling signers. In today's video, we're going to go over topic in your ASL sentences. This is part 2 of a 3-part series. Last part, part 1, was time, and today is topic. So if you've ever wondered, what the heck do I mean by topic anyway, and how to find it, how to identify it, and then where it goes in your ASL sentences, keep watching. What is topic? Rochelle, what in the heck do you mean when you say topic? Topic is a really fancy way of saying what is the whole point of this sentence? What are we talking about? So a topic can be any noun, a person, place, thing, animal, idea. So it could be your sister Jane. It could be Bali. It could be a feeling like happy or depressed. It could be an idea like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden the next fusion bomb popped in my head from Clue. I don't know why that was just floating there, but if you haven't ever seen that movie, you really ought to. It's a good one. Anyway, and it could be an animal like a lion, my favorite animal, by the way. So if you ever feel inclined to send me a gift, I like lions. I will take a live lion to hold and to hug. Okay, now, in an ASL sentence, you can have multiple nouns in it. Right? Just like in an English sentence, you can have multiple nouns in your sentence. The key is to really find the whole point of the sentence. So you want to make sure, is that what this sentence is about or who it's about? Really look at it and examine it and say, oh, it's not this, it's not the stapler, it's not the desk. I'm actually talking about my office. That is the main topic, and all of this is just detail. So where do you put the topic? You put the topic at the beginning of the sentence. I know, you're like, but hold up. In the last video, you said to put time at the beginning of the sentence. Yes, I did. So if you have time in your sentence, the time goes first. Then immediately after is your topic. If you do not have time in your sentence, topic is first, and then the rest follows. Okay, so if you have time, put the topic directly after the time. If you don't, put the topic first. That's it. Let's head over to the computer so you can really get a feel for it and see what do I mean by topic, some examples of a topic, where it goes in the ASL sentences, so it's really a solid thing for you to understand. All right, here we are at the computer. Let's dive into the topic examples. Hey, we saw this sentence in the first video. Let's look at it. So yesterday, my dog vet visit. So what we're going to do, again, if you didn't see the first one, this is written in ASL gloss. So it's in all caps, and we are identifying the signs in the order that they are to be signed. Now, we're going to identify the time and then the topic in this examples. Okay, so yesterday, my dog vet visit. So in this instance, yesterday, we know yesterday is the time sign. It's here in yellow. And my dog is the topic. We're talking about my dog, not your dog, not Sally's dog, but mine. And so I've highlighted it in this light pink. All right, time, then the topic. Let's go to the next sentence. Alligator, they fascinating. So we're going to identify the time and the topic in this sentence. There is no time in this sentence. I'm sure you were like, Rochelle, there's no time in this sentence. What are you doing? I knew that. So there's no time in this sentence. So therefore, the topic would be the first sign in the sentence. Alligator. Alligators are the topic of this sentence. We saw this sentence before. Recent test, I fail. What was the time sign? It was recent. And then the topic is the test because we failed the test. So we're not talking about our failure. We're talking about our test. Recent is the time. Test is the topic. All right, here's a longer sentence. Soon. Now this FS, this lowercase fs, if you see this in front of a word like this, it's attached. There's no space here. FS means finger spell. So this is in a little bit of ASL gloss format. Now the whole sentence isn't in like pure ASL gloss format. Like I don't have like all the notes and the lines indicating questions and facial expressions and all that kind of thing. But this FS means finger spell. So this means soon, and then I'm going to finger spell Jane. Jane. Okay? So soon, Jane, she, my friend, moved where? Eugene, Oregon, University of Oregon, she attend. Okay? So I'm kind of giving a couple of thoughts here. Where is she moving? Eugene. She's going to University of Oregon. She's going to attend this university that's in Eugene. Okay, so first, let's identify the time and then the topic. Okay, so soon is the time. Soon, so sometime in the future, soon. Who is this whole thing about? It's about my friend, and her name is Jane. So we're going to say Jane. Now, my friend isn't the topic because that's just giving us details about Jane. Jane is who we're talking about. It could be a stranger. It could be somebody I read it on the news report somewhere. I eavesdropped on a conversation. Like, she doesn't necessarily have to be my friend, but it's still about Jane. So soon, Jane, we could cut this out and the sentence would still make sense. Soon, Jane is moving where? She's moving to Eugene to attend the University of Oregon. So this is why Jane is the topic and not my friend and not Eugene and not University of Oregon. Those are just details about Jane, about what she's doing. So this is a longer example where there are other nouns and other things happening in the sentence that could confuse you. So the topic is Jane. If you want more help with the topic, you want to dive in deeper, I highly recommend you check out Grammar in Your Pocket. Grammar in Your Pocket is a 5-day supercharged grammar mini course that really dives deep into the ASL sentence parts and helps you to construct ASL sentences using my proprietary 4W's pyramid tool. There's quizzes and workbooks and examples galore, like way more than was in this video, to really help you identify and use properly the topic and time and comments and all the various types of comments. So you can stop going, oh my gosh, I just want to take these signs that I'm learning and sign them correctly and put them in the right order and start using them right away. This is that answer for you. So if you're confused about how to make your own ASL sentences, this is the perfect place for you to start. So check out grammerinyourpocket.co.